What is the true purpose of life? What is the true purpose of life? It's a question that has echoed through the ages. From ancient philosophers to modern thinkers, everyone has wrestled with this question in their own deeply personal way. But for many of us, living in the hustle and chaos of modern society, it often feels like we've drifted far from this essential reflection. Instead, we chase career goals, wealth, possessions, or social validation, hoping one of them will fill a void we can hardly describe. Yet, despite achieving milestones, something might still feel incomplete. In this video, let's create a pause, a gentle space to revisit this age-old question. Together, we will explore this profound inquiry not as something to solve, but as a journey to experience. Let's begin. From an early age, society often paints a clear picture of what life's purpose should look like. We're encouraged to define ourselves by what we do, how much we earn, or the way others perceive us. Success and productivity often serve as society's stand-in for meaning. While those markers can bring a sense of accomplishment, they rarely deliver lasting fulfillment. How often do we hear stories of people who achieve amazing things only to look around and ask, "Is this it? Is this what life is all about?" The problem with this handbook for purpose is that it focuses on outcomes, things we can measure and build, but it often disconnects us from the deeper parts of ourselves. Life might suddenly revolve around external expectations, rather than what we genuinely value or what truly brings us alive. It's here that the idea of turning inward becomes essential. What if the true purpose of life isn't something you can find outside, but something you can discover within? What if purpose isn't a universal truth, but a deeply personal compass? Reflecting on this allows us to break free from the limiting idea that purpose looks the same for everyone. It invites us to ask questions that connect us with our inner selves. What feels meaningful to me? What values guide my choices? What moments and actions make my life feel full and true? This kind of introspection shifts the focus, helping us uncover a purpose rooted not in comparison, achievement, or validation, but in authenticity. One misconception we often carry is that purpose needs to be some grand, overarching mission. Yet, many find that their purpose is not tied to dramatic accomplishments, but is deeply woven into the fabric of everyday life. It doesn't have to be loud or grand to matter. Purpose might be as simple as being kind to others, raising a family, creating art, or savoring the small joys of life. It's different for everyone and can evolve over time. What feels meaningful to you at one stage of life may change at another. And that's okay. Purpose is fluid, not fixed. The idea isn't to trap yourself in a rigid definition of who you are or what you're meant to do, but to give yourself permission to explore, adapt, and grow. Many of us assume that life's purpose is hidden in monumental achievements or world-changing events. But often, it's the small, quiet moments that resonate the most. A meaningful conversation, a sunset walk, a small act of kindness. These moments may seem insignificant on the surface, but they hold the power to fill life with depth and connection. Purpose is not always loud. Sometimes it's found in the unspoken bond between two people, the joy of creating something with your hands, or the courage of showing up for yourself day after day. The beauty of these moments is that they don't demand attention. They simply ask us to notice. So often, we think of purpose as a destination, something we need to uncover or achieve for our lives to feel complete. But what if purpose isn't about getting to a specific place? What if it's about how we travel through life, moment by moment? Purpose lies in the messy, unpredictable, and evolving nature of life itself. It's about embracing uncertainty and learning from every twist, turn, and stumble. It's found in the very act of being fully present on the journey, not in waiting for the perfect destination to magically appear. Humanity has pursued the meaning of life for centuries, and while there's no universal answer, many thinkers have gifted us wisdom. Philosophers like the Stoics remind us to focus on what we can control, finding purpose in virtue and resilience. Spiritual traditions often point us toward connection with ourselves, others, or something larger than ourselves. These perspectives remind us that life's purpose may not be a clearly defined goal. It may instead be a quest to live with intention, to stay curious, and to appreciate the profound beauty in the everyday. If you're wondering how to begin finding your purpose, start with questions that invite self-discovery. What brings you alive? What moments or activities make you feel deeply connected to yourself or others? What values guide your life? The answers might not come immediately, and that's okay. Reflection is an ongoing process. Sometimes, purpose is waiting in the spaces between your thoughts, in the parts of yourself you haven't revisited in a while. One of the simplest ways to uncover meaning is to practice mindful awareness. When we slow down and truly pay attention to life as it unfolds, we begin to notice things we overlook in the rush of daily living: the texture of a moment, the depth of a feeling, the quiet gift of presence. Take a walk without distractions. Create something just for the joy of it, or simply sit in stillness and take a few deep breaths. Purpose reveals itself in the space we're willing to give it. Perhaps one of life's greatest pressures is the idea that we need to figure everything out now. Many of us feel like we're running out of time or falling behind, but this belief can be deeply limiting. Purpose takes time. It's not something to hurriedly grasp at, but something to nurture as you grow. It's okay to not have all the answers today. Giving yourself the grace to explore without pressure is often the first step in building a life of intention and meaning. While purpose is a personal journey, it also thrives in connection. True meaning often emerges when we see ourselves as part of something larger, when we connect with the people around us, our communities, or even strangers. In these moments, we realize that our lives are not isolated stories, but part of an intricate web of human experience. Purpose can be found in extending kindness, sharing your time, or lifting someone else up. Sometimes it's as simple as being fully present with someone who needs your attention. Purpose also finds expression in creativity and contribution. When we make something, whether it's art, ideas, or relationships, we tap into a beautiful flow of energy. These acts of creation are ways of leaving a small, meaningful mark on the world, however humble. Purpose doesn't have to mean solving the world's biggest problems. It can mean showing up each day with curiosity, an open heart, and a willingness to contribute. One of the most profound steps we can take in discovering our unique purpose is to let go of comparison. Purpose isn't found in matching someone else's journey or achievements. It's found by walking your own path. Comparison often distracts us from appreciating who we are and what truly resonates with us. When we stop measuring ourselves against others, we can begin to live authentically and with ease. Another key to purpose is embracing the fact that it will change over time. We grow, we evolve. What once brought meaning might no longer serve us, and that's okay. Openness to that change allows us to continuously rediscover new layers of ourselves. Rather than resisting the shifting tide of life, we can meet it with curiosity and grace. At times, the pursuit of purpose gets tangled with the pursuit of perfection. But perfection is an illusion. It's the enemy of authenticity. Life will never be perfect, and that's what makes it so beautifully human. By giving up the chase for a flawless life, we free ourselves to live fully and boldly, even with imperfections. Purpose isn't about perfection. It's about embracing the beauty of the messy, unpredictable journey. So, what is the true purpose of life? Maybe it's not a question to be answered, but a journey to be lived. Maybe it's not a singular goal, but an ever-changing interplay of values, actions, and moments that feel meaningful. It's in the small joys, the moments of connection, the courage to create, and the willingness to reflect. It's not something you find once and for all. It's something you grow into. And most importantly, it's yours to define. Take a moment today to pause and reflect. What brings meaning to your life? What makes your heart feel full? Whatever your journey looks like, know that there is no pressure to have it all figured out. Simply live it with intent, authenticity, and curiosity. When we stop searching for perfect answers and start embracing the beauty of living, we may find that purpose has been with us all along, quiet, patient, and waiting for us to notice. Subscribe, share, and like for more informative videos. Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more watching.